Sicha, if those that would like to listen, Adar about what it says in Gemara, the Rebbe's Chiddush. The Gemara Sukkah says that when there's an eclipse, it's a siman ra la'olam. When the sun is being covered, that's a bad siman. And the Gemara says, Bishvil Adar Dvarim Chachama Loike. For 4 reasons. One of the reasons is if the Yidden were in Maspid, they didn't give a Hesped for the Av Beis Din Shemeis, or for 3 other reasons that it's brought down. Ki'ilo, that it's an occurrence that happens because of Maisa B'nei Adam. Frek the Pashat the Shaila did a simple question. An eclipse is already scheduled from, you can make the schedule years in advance. How could you say that this is something that's totally Maisa B'nei Adam? It's pending on our action. It's something that's in the astronomy. It's going to happen every couple of years. And in the Sicha the Rebbe's Masber, a whole chiddush that the reason why it's a bad siman is not because of something that we do, and it's rather that it's a bad siman. Because there's sometimes it says that when someone's born on a certain day, he might be a shaychach damim, a certain hour, he has to be a shaychet, there's a bad mazel, or different things that happen depending on when different days. There's bad mazel. So the very fact that it's a bad mazel, that caused it to have the eclipse. It's a bad hour ki'ilu. And because it's not a good siman, it's a bad mazel, nishka good mazel. So therefore, it's possible that there'll be a natiyah that could bring about that will be punishment, or anyone that did something inappropriate or something that's not we could be nimshach to do one of these things. So we might pull ourselves to do something that maybe be in the negative because it's a bad mazel. It's not a good mazel at those few minutes because chama loike is a raya. So the chama loike is because there's a bad siman. So the original, it's a bad siman. It's a bad mazel. And that's why the chama was loike, and that's why it could be punished or something we could be natiyah. But Yidden says that Rebbe don't have to be worried for this. Because if Yidden do Torah mitzvahs, so we're going to be strong. So even when there's a bad mazel, doesn't mean when a person says, oh, he was born at a certain hour. It says in the Gemara that if you're born this hour, you're bad. Doesn't mean that. Doesn't mean that that's what's going to be. Because we could be misgaber. As it says, it's brought, but sometimes the nighttime is hard, but so the nighttime, even though it's dark, you should utilize the darkness and transform it. So even though there's a mazel that maybe comes out, so the poil mamish, the end of the sicha, it comes out that it's not caused because of Maisa B'nei Adam. Rather, when it says in the Gemara that bishvil arba dvarim, because of these 4 things, it's possible that we'll have an inclination to do these 4 things during the zman of the lachama that the sun is loike. And when you're the numbers gathered on themselves and they're going to be stand strong and do Torah mitzvah, so then they're not going to be worried. Goyim should be worried because Goyim count according to the sun, and their mazel is going to be bad. They should be worried because of the Chama. But Yidden don't have to be worried. That's the end of the Sicha. That Yidden will be, everything should be good for all Yidden. So,